Welcome. For this first series of exercises, we shall cover basic controls and begin by seeing how to pedal. Good. Pressing harder allows you to ride faster, but beware, this also means consuming more energy. Now, you have to negotiate a series of bends by controlling the brakes. You must brake when the trajectory is red, because it means that you are riding too fast. Now, you have to negotiate a series of bends by controlling the brakes. You must brake when the trajectory is red, because it means that you are riding too fast. Very good. You are in control of your bike. Remember to manage your braking. It will avoid you having to pick up the pace too often and thus consume too much energy. To complete this series of exercises, we shall see how to attack or sprint. This allows you to drop your opponents, to break away, or to sprint to victory in case of a bunched finish. Excellent. Remember that you can only attack if you have some red energy, and that you don't necessarily need to attack all out to drop your opponents. This training exercise is over. If you want to go deeper into certain points, discover advanced features, or simply learn more about the Tour de France, you can consult the manual via the main menu. In this series of exercises, we shall cover one of cycling's essentials, energy. To begin, climb this slope at full speed in order to consume your remaining energy.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Lâche rien. Allez, allez. Lâche rien, allez. continue comme ça. Continue comme ça. Continue comme ça.
You have just blown up. That's what happens when you have no more energy. With the little that you had, it was inevitable. Blowing up must be avoided at all costs during a race, because major effort is impossible and you will lose a lot of time. You must understand that drag increases with speed. This drag is represented by a white trail in the air behind the rider. The more this trail is visible, the more the rider is fighting against air friction. You must use the surrounding riders to create a protective wall. The white trail gives an idea as to the source of the air pressure and how best to place the rider vis-à-vis his opponents. Good. You know how to protect yourself. You can also check to see if you are well protected by looking at the air streams at your elbows. If you can see them, drag is high. Remember that to win, you cannot stay permanently in a slipstream. You must expose yourself when necessary. We shall now see how to use your 2 feet. The blue energy gel raises the energy gauge, while the red gel raises the attack gauge.
Allez les gars, continue comme ça.
We shall now see how to use your 2 feet. The blue energy gel raises the energy gauge, while the red gel raises the attack gauge.
Lâche rien. Allez.
We shall now see how to use your 2 feet. The blue energy gel raises the energy gauge, while the red gel raises the attack gauge.
Allez, fonce.
We shall now see how to use your 2 feet. The blue energy gel raises the energy gauge, while the red gel raises the attack gauge. On each stage, there is a feed zone that allows you to pick up 2 new feeds with which to finish the stage. You therefore have 2 feeds to be consumed before the feed zone and 2 others to be consumed after the feed zone. Consume them at the right moment. For the last exercise, let's look at the aerodynamic position. This position is useful on descents because it allows you to recover energy without losing speed. Perfect. The aerodynamic position is especially effective on downhill slopes of over 6% because they allow you to freewheel at quite high speed without losing time. This technique will be very useful to you when riding down from mountain passes. This training exercise is over. If you want to go deeper into certain points, discover advanced features, or simply learn more about the Tour de France, you can consult the manual via the main menu. During this series of exercises, we shall look at new means of control. Let's begin with effort control, which will allow you to maintain a constant level of effort. Very good. When it is activated, you can adjust the level of effort up or down. To cancel effort control, you just need to brake, accelerate, or attack. For this exercise, you will have to follow the team member in front of you by settling in behind him. You will no longer need to control your direction or your effort.
Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars.
Okay. Following a rider lets you stay close to him and follow his trajectory. Be careful to properly monitor your energy, because if the rider that you are following is going too fast, he can cause you to blow up. To finish, you have some bike throw exercises. It is a technique that you can use 100 meters before an intermediate sprint or the finishing line. Within these zones, this action can gain you a few centimeters that will put you in front of an opponent. To finish, you have some bike throw exercises. It is a technique that you can use 100 meters before an intermediate sprint or the finishing line. Within these zones, this action can gain you a few centimeters that will put you in front of an opponent. Excellent. This action must be executed with perfect timing in order to be effective. If you throw the bike too soon, you will lose a lot of speed before reaching the line and risk losing the race. This training exercise is over. If you want to... Hi guys, welcome to the briefing for this first stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which should suit the punchers. Even if the stage isn't really within our scope, you've got to stay vigilant for the general classification. Good race to you all!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Basque Country for the Grand Départ of this Tour de France 2023. Very demanding with its 3,300 meters of climbing, this stage should crown one of the aces in the peloton, who will have the privilege of putting on the first yellow jersey of this tour.
Come on, guys. We're on our way for 3 weeks of racing. We get started with a stage for punches. You'll have to be among the first over the top of the last climb if you want to claim victory today and take the yellow jersey. Have a good stage.
Arriba, chavales. Muy buenos. Sí, señor, sois muy buenos. Venga, chavales. Dadle ahí, que ya lo tenéis.
¡Vamos, chicos, ánimo!
¡Ánimo, chicos! Arriba. Un poco más, venga, dadle ahí. ¡Ánimo, ánimo! Venga, apretad un poco más.
¡Venga, apretad un poco más! ¡Chavales! ¡Eso es, chavales!
Venga, apretad un poco. Vamos, chicos, muy que ya lo tenéis. Sí, sois los mejores. Venga.
¡Venga, chavales! ¡Muy bueno, sí, señor! ¡Vamos, campeones! ¡Venga, apretad! ¡Vamos un poco más! ¡Ya lo tienes!
¡Aprieta! ¡Vamos ahí!
¡Venga, dale!
¡Eso es, aprieta!
¡Tú puedes, dale! ¡Eso es!
He's placed his teammates at the front to ride you down because you're a potential danger for the stage victory. Just tuck yourself in where you are.
¡Continúa!
¡Eso es, aprieta! ¡Vamos!
Eso
¡Sí,
es,
señor,
eso
vamos!
es. ¡Venga, ánimo!
¡Así, ánimo, vamos!
I can't see them letting you get away. You might as well sit up.
¡Eso es! ¡Más rápido, venga!
¡Ya lo tienes!
¡Eso es! ¡Vamos ahí, arriba! ¡Venga, ánimo!
¡Sí, señor!
¡Más
¡Vamos!
rápido, venga!
¡Sí, ánimo!
¡Vamos!
¡Eso es, campeón! ¡Vamos, vamos!
It's looking good. You've got over a minute's lead on the peloton.
A good rouleur and a good climber, João Almeida made an impression with his 15 days in pink during the 2020 Tour of Italy. He's one of the favourites for the race and the undisputed leader of his team. Watch out for him.
¡Es tuyo! ¡Venga, ánimo! ¡Ahí, es tuyo!
¡Vamos, ya lo tienes! ¡Eso es!
¡Sí, señor!
You still have 2 kilometers before reaching the climb.
¡Sí se hace!
¡Venga, vamos! ¡Más rápido!
¡Sí, señor! ¡Vamos!
¡Eso
rápido, venga.
Come on! If you play this right, you'll be on your own at the top of the climb.
Venga, venga, venga. Continúa. Venga, eso es.
Más rápido.
Venga, dale.
Tú puedes, dale.
Sí, señor.
Así, ánimo, vamos.
Así se hace.
Así se hace.
He's placed his teammates at the front to ride you down because you're a potential danger for the stage victory. Just tuck yourself in where you are.
Ánimo, vamos ahí. Venga, dale, dale. Así, ánimo, vamos. Eso es, eso es.
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good.
Ahí, ahí, ya es tuyo.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Un poco más, ya lo tienes.
Así se hace.
breakaway didn't get far. Watch out for counter moves.
Vamos, chicos. Venga.
Un poco más, venga.
Más, venga. Vamos, chicos, muy bien.
Muy bueno, sí, señor. Vamos, chicos. Un poco más, venga.
Dale, chicos, que ya lo tuyo. Venga, que queda poco. Véngales. Venga, que ya los tenéis.
Vamos, chicos. Dale ahí. Vamos, chicos, muy bien. Sois muy buenos.
Venga, que ya los tenéis. Vamos, chicos. Dale ahí, que ya lo tenéis. Venga, que queda poco. Arriba, chavales.
Venga. Vamos, chicos. Sois los mejores.
Que ya lo tenéis.
Un poco más, venga.
Un poco más.
Apretad un poco más. Arriba, chavales.
Que no se diga. Vamos, chicos, campeones. Vamos, vamos. Venga, chicos, vamos, vamos. Venga, apretad un poco más. Eso es, dale, que ya me puedes. Dale ahí. Vamos, chicos.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
All right, nothing broken.